What's up, my dudes? Today I'm going to be teaching about Blackwater. Now, Blackwater is something that's very easy to use, and it's also something that all types of witches can use, regardless of your practice and regardless of your experience level. In your practice, anyone can really use Blackwater, and actually, the more you get into your practice, the more you might end up using Blackwater, and also the more you might add to your Blackwater to have a certain effect. The main effects for Blackwater is protection, binding, and also empowering your intentions. So if you would like to add this to any sort of candle or anything that you're using, this will just amplify those effects and also just have whatever effect you are putting into the object, it will just have it amplified. Now, this does not mean that just because you use Blackwater in a spell that it will be completely successful 100% of the time. This just means that Blackwater has its own properties that you can add in with your spells and with other ingredients to just help you in your overall spells. I'm going to be doing a few different videos on Blackwater to go more into detail about these certain aspects of it and also certain spells. Check out my socials linked down below. I'm going to be posting different videos related to that, just short little clips and maybe some spells here and there just about Blackwater itself, so you can get a more realistic expectation of what you could actually use Blackwater for in your practice. Blackwater is also something that can be stored and used in bulk. So what I usually do is I have a whole container just of Blackwater. That way I know I'll always have some on hand. I can visually see how much Blackwater I have, so I know whenever I need to make more, or if a certain moon phase is coming up, then I know to restock on the moon water. Making moon water is also very simple. All you need is some moon water. This can be from any type of moon. Doesn't really matter which moon, but if you would like to tailor to a certain moon phase, then you can. You're going to need some salt. Now, this can be either a colored salt or it can be any sort of salt that you have enchanted with any other herbs or anything else. And then the last thing is charcoal. Now, charcoal, you could either use enchanted ash for this, which I'm going to be doing a video about, and if I have it, it's going to be up here, or you can just use regular old charcoal. I used activated charcoal in this example just because I have a bunch of that on hand and it's a lot easier to use than the clumps of charcoal. But if you have the clumps of charcoal, I would suggest you grinding it up into a powder just so it's easier to dissolve into the water. I would also suggest, if you are going to make this, that you make sure it is in a glass container whenever you are using any sort of aesthetic things like this. But yeah, that's the end of the video. If you'd like to know more about witchcraft or witchcraft related content, just subscribe to my channel. Have a good day, night, life. Enjoy yourself and be happy.